Good morning, good morning. It's Susie from Create Your Campus, coming to you this morning, Thursday at 8:05, 8:06, 8:07. Oops, sorry. Close to 8:05. That's about as probably close to my time as I can get ever. Just kidding. Anyway, I hope you have had a wonderful week so far. We are past the halfway mark, and we're just gonna paint today. It'll be lots and lots of fun, and you're gonna have so much joy to start your day with. So anyway, I was going through, and I think I want to do Mr. Black and White Panda, which we don't have black and white, so wish me luck on that one. Because remember, we're finishing, well, not finishing, we have quite a few more to go. Our paintings with red, blue, and yellow, just our primary colors. Next month's box gets black and white, so it'll be a little bit easier. I'm pretty excited about that. And we'll also, if you've signed up, you'll be getting, I think it's this one, number 6, this brush. So next time I'm going to be using this one instead of this one for a little while. Not that I don't love this little one. This one is pretty fun. It's just super hard to squeeze to get that water to come out, which is fine because I don't really use it here at the house. But anyway, so I'm excited about the new box that I'm shipping out. Fingers crossed it will go out tomorrow. If not tomorrow, it'll be Saturday morning. Anyway, so everything is here. Everything is poured. Black and white is, because black and white, I pour them into the little cups for you. Anyway, enough about that. So if you sign up, great. You'll be getting yours along with 12 cute little things to do. But today, this is what we're doing. Our black and white panda. Okie dokie. So let's flip the camera and we will get started on this fine, fine Thursday morning. I hear it's gonna rain again because we need more rain. Just kidding. I mean, it does mean that I haven't been watering my garden all that much because, well, I don't need to. Okay, so these are the colors. This is dry. This is what we used on Monday. So I just kind of want you know to see that this is dry. I'm going to reuse some of them. So it's cool about watercolors because like you can just add a little bit of water and it's perfect. But first we need to probably draw them on. So I'm going to use my graphite pencil. This is a 6B. My specific graphite pencil, this one is a woodless is what it's called, in case you ever wanted to know. I think I'm going to add one into my subscription box, but not this month because I've already met my money quota of how much I spend on each box. But I think I'm going to add one in August. So no, July. Yeah, August, because this one will get sent out in July. Okay, I'm going to shift him up just a little bit because I don't want him clear down here. I don't want like that much sky. Not that it matters, but I'm just going to add a little bit more yellow down in here. Okay, so somewhere, oh, here it is. I just use a regular mechanical pencil to draw these out. So this is his ear. I kind of do some zigzags so I know that, you know, it's fur here, a little bit here. And you can draw as much as you need to make your painting something that you can do that is, what is the word? As simple as you need it to be, okay? There's no right or wrong. I want you to add in as much as you need to make sure that you can stay nice and relaxed. In the picture itself, you can see that there's some shadowing here, so that's why I'm doing these little zigzag things. His nose, part of it's right here. This is a flower. It's so fun. Okay, so this is a flower. They're very blurry, but we're not going to make them quite as blurry. You know, because it's not supposed to be stressful in the morning. I don't like stress, I mean, to get my day going. So if you need to draw in quite a bit, then draw in quite a bit. There is no right or wrong on how much you draw at all, I promise. There's one here. We're kind of just putting in some here, so I think that's pretty good. Oh, there's a little darkness here for his hair. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then this will kind of fill in. It's not a big deal, okay? It's all about just chilling and relaxing. Okie doke. So I'm gonna shift this over a little because I can see that you're not seeing this. All right, so here we go. Now, I've told you that the black, oops, where'd my picture go? You can't actually make black. I know it's odd because, you know, most people just say if you throw all the colors together, it makes black. Well, it makes a very dark color, but it doesn't truly make black. Black is a color that you cannot make. It's just how it is. It's not a big deal. So this color right here is pretty dark. But see how it's super bluish green? To take that away, you're just going to add some yellow. Actually, I think it was red. Red we're supposed to add. Oops. Yep, I was right. Red. I've only had a little bit of my tea this morning. All right, so I'm going to take a little bit of my red, mix it in here. Needs a little bit more, so you're just going to kind of take a little bit more. There, okay? So it's kind of a really muted brownish color. Okay, so I'll take this, and all I'm gonna do is we're gonna just color in. Okay, we're gonna do this in layers. This is his ear. This is his ear. Doo-doo-doo. Just so we know where our colors are. Okay, we'll do him in layers and then he'll get darker, I promise. Okay, see? Easy peasy. Now, a panda is generally pretty, I mean, we view him as black and white, but in here there's a whole lot of, I don't know if you can see it, like yellowish colors. That's his, I don't know, the dirty color tone that you can have in there. Okay, so we're gonna actually use this yellowish color with just a smidge of this color to tone it down a little. Okay, and then with watercolors, all we have to do is add more water, and then we can put that color in here. Okay, I'm kind of actually do almost all of him, but with a lot of water. Okay, that way he still looks pretty white, but we don't have that stark white of the paper. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. Oh, while I'm doing this, if you guys can, you know, tell me where you're from. I had somebody from Colorado the other day. That's pretty fun. I've never been to Colorado. Okay, so now you've taken away some of that, the stark white. So and then we're gonna add in some of the, I think they're, I mean, by the looks of it, I'd tell you that they're black-eyed Susans. Because this one right here, this kind of looks like the black-eyed Susan thing. I thought they were sunflowers when I first decided to do this, but I don't think they are. So I'm just gonna, all I'm doing is I take my yellow and I kind of push and pull these in, but I'm just giving it a shape, okay? It's not, I don't want you to panic on me, okay? You're just pulling in, that's all it is. There's no, it's not like a daisy where we have to make the tops a little bit shorter or anything. We're just bringing in some color. In here, we'll throw in some color. See how I'm not worried about finding, you know, the exact shape. I'm just gonna throw in some color so that your eyes are gonna see some of these flowers, and then after that, if they see a smidgen out here, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, you know, that's more flowers, but you can't see it all. So we're trusting the process and we are not panicking. Okay. These up here, I'm just kind of throwing in some color because they don't have to be quite as detailed. I'm going to put a little bit of color out here. See how I'm just dab, dab, dab? I am not concerned about shape of the flower, okay? Art is solely an illusion, and as long as you're giving impressions and illusions that there's something there, your eyes, your brain only knows what you tell it. That's why you can see a rabbit in a cloud. It isn't because there's a rabbit truly in the cloud. It's because your brain latches onto the shape of, you know, what do I know about this? What do I know? And then it transforms that thought into, oh, wait, it looks kind of like what were we told before? A rabbit. So it's all good. So please, please, please just trust the process. Don't get hung up on, oh my goodness, you know, I don't have enough. It's not the right shape, or, you know, or whatever. Just please don't get hung up on the little technicalities. Okay. All right, so I have that, and I'm going to go ahead and add in the green. But this green that we had on Monday is a nice, deep, rich green. So I'm actually going to use it. But I'm going to take a little bit of red because I want to tone it down just a little. There we go. Or even add in some of that darkness. Okay. Now I've put in the yellow. So now in between here, I want to start giving that illusion that there's grass in here too. So all I'm doing is dabbing. Okay. I'm not trying to form a leaf. I'm not trying to form anything. I'm just going in, taking my brush with a little of this color on it and filling in where these are, okay? That's why we did the light first, so that we're not trying to do a light watercolor on top of the dark watercolor. It doesn't work very well. Okay, I'm not giving it any form, any shape. Right now I'm filling in. That's all I want you to do. Just fill in this space. Okay, just go in, fill this in. Remember, we're not necessarily having to go clear to the edge, so don't worry about, oh my goodness, you know, it's, how do you go clear to the edge? Do I go clear to the edge? You can if you want. But I'm going to continually tell you, please don't stress over this. Just fill in all this white space that is around your yellow. Okay? Because that's all you need to do. Happy Thursday. Okay, so you're just filling this in. All I'm doing is just dabbing it in, dab, dab, dab. See, already it looks like there's a panda bear like hiding in the field with all these flowers. So don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Please just trust me, trust the process. Just fill this in. Take this greenish color. If you don't happen to have the greenish color that I did, it is actually blue and yellow make green, and then I add red in it to tone it down to make it a little darker. That's all it is. Okay? Blue and yellow make green with a little bit of red, takes out that bright green part of it. Okay, so I'm just sticking that color in. Just dab, dab, dab. We're not trying to form any leaves. We're not trying to make anything. We're just filling in the white space. Okay. And that has a little too much blue, so just add yellow. When you dab it in and you leave these puddles, these dark puddles, they're gonna dry darker. which is awesome because it gives you that automatic illusion of depth. Okay, see? And all I'm doing is just dabbing, just dab, 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 dab. Super, super simple. You can do this. All right. Then this dark color, I want it to be a little more brown. So I'm going to take this greenish red over here and take my green. Green is blue and yellow. We're going to add a little bit of red to it. See how it lightens it up when you add red and yellow back into it? This is the color that I want for the centers, for the first level of centers. Okay, because this is all we're doing here is our first layer. It's just a layer that we're sticking in. Okay, we'll go back in and we'll make things darker. Kind of in the middle of some of these flowers, maybe not all of them. Like up in here, you know, you don't really know which are the flowers. So I'm just kind of dabbing a little. Okay, now, see how okay, now our panda's dry. So this dark color that we started with isn't quite dark enough. Sometimes you need more pigment to be in it. So we're gonna add a little blue. Okay, then a little more red. Okay, that's going to give us this really beautiful purple. Okay, but we don't want purple. Our panda's not purple and white. I guess he could be if you want him to be. He's your panda. So I'm going to take some yellow and mix that in, and it'll turn it back down. And look, there's that dark color again. But when you see it like in person, it's like a little greenish now. So I'm going to touch a little more red and put it back in. Truly mixing your primary colors is a science experiment. You know, you just have to kind of add a little bit more, add a little bit more. When you're looking at it, if it looks too yellow, you're going to add in some red. If it looks too blue, you're going to add in some yellow. Sometimes you have to add a little red. Okay, then you're going to take this color. We're going to go right back on top of this, and it's going to intensify that color because you already have like a layer. See how he's already gotten darker? Learning how to mix your own colors and to see what exactly your primary colors do is a very good experience. It's amazing what 3 colors can do. If by any chance you know, it's not getting thick enough, what's happening is you have too much water. That's all that means. Okay. Ooh, now it's green. I was trying to make mine a little thicker, but I don't think it's gonna work. So I'm gonna add some more red. Okay. Just mix all this up because these are all blue, red, and yellow. That's all we're using, remember? So it is all we're doing. So you can mix all this up to try and get a darker color. Okay. I just want it darker. This is why I tell you it's an experiment. It is a science experiment. There we go. Okay, I like that color. So I'm going to take more of this color and put it into his ears. See, as you layer colors, look at how dark he's getting. Love it. His eyes. You guys can do this, especially those, you know, I mean, if you get the subscription box, you already have the patterns. You can actually do exactly the same ones as me. I mean, because you get, you know, all of these come in the mail with your box. It's awesome. So you're not trying to do anything that I don't use exactly what's in that box. I mean, I have a little extra, just like the pencil and stuff, but you know, a regular pencil works just fine. Okay, so I'm going to use this color and I'm going to do really, really light pencil strokes, okay, because I want it to look like hair. So I'm going to do that. And then we're going to intensify the yellowish color that we used. Okay, these are just little dinky lines. Okay, then this color, it's dry already. Use your wet paintbrush. Add some water to it. Get it a little thinner because it's just too much. Okay, then you can put a little bit of that in here. Because remember, when you look at him, he's got some in here, up in here. Okay, because I think that most animals that get that are white, they get that dirty look. I don't really know how to explain it. I've noticed super white, like around their mouth and stuff where they're eating all the time, and I don't know. I don't really understand that part of it because, you know, I don't know much about that. Sometimes I don't know much about art, but, you know. You just experiment and you try, and you just, if it doesn't look the way you wanted it, then okay, trying it that way didn't work. No big deal. We are not beating ourselves up. All I'm doing is smearing this around with a little bit of water to kind of soften some of it. Easy peasy. This dark color, we're gonna bring some in around my flower. And then we'll take some more yellow and we'll pop in some more yellow to really, because this one, since it's right there next to him, is one of the more defined ones. Most of them are kind of blurry in our photo, which is fine. All I'm doing is just gonna bring in some lines. Yep. Actually, let's make it a little bit of orange. I have red here, so we're gonna do that. So we'll pop in a little bit of orange. Plus it helps to make it look like there's shadow. Oh yes, there we go. We don't want it to look like blood though. That would be bad. Bad. Okay, so these in here that are all squished in here, we're just adding, I'm still letting the yellow show, but I'm adding a little bit of this orangish color to give it a little depth. Look at that, see? I'm still over here, I'm not giving it any shape. I'm just adding a little bit more of a layered color. See, you too can do this. I believe in you. And if you don't think you can, then you should just, you know, hold on to my belief in you and just try. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, because we don't have, I'm going to use my Sharpie because I don't have black. Mostly for his eyes. Maybe. Oh, there it goes. Okay. And then all I'm going to do with my Sharpie is just put a little bit, just little dinky lines, just a little definition so you can kind of go, oh yeah, I see it. Okay, because he's not black, because we don't have black. But I feel like it's okay. Okay, just a little, not a lot. See how cute he is? I think he's turning out great. This one right here, I think I'm gonna put little dots. That's all I'm doing, is just some little dots, kind of close together. Yeah, there we go. Just on a couple of these that I really want to stand out, I'm just gonna stick a little bit of dots in a group, not just a you know, like a round. I'm like doing one side or the other. Like a group, okay? There. All right, let's take, I have blue here, so I'm gonna take this blue with lots and lots of water. Lots of water. Look, I love it. What do you think? I think he looks pretty cute. I'll dry it off a little bit. Yeah. If you want, you can do a little bit more darkness, because I think that, I mean, the thing that takes your picture, your painting from good to great is deepening, like make your darks dark and your lights light. Okay, so I'll just take a little bit more of this, which is already drying. You can see when I touch it like this how it doesn't move as much. It's because it's already drying. The water's evaporating out of it, and which is actually makes it better. There, what do you think? Okay, because remember, we are only taking this, and this is our guide. It is not a, it is not designed to be there to make it a picture, okay? These are just some lines kind of sticking out. So it looks like maybe there's some little twigs or something. Perfect. This is a suggestion, okay? It is just a template that we can kind of look at and do what we want to do. See, this is ours, little cute little panda. So, yay, another one. So I hope you're trying these. I hope you are. And so anyway, I hope you're trying our cute little things as we're going along. He's adorable. Thanks, Tammy. So anyway, so if you, like I said, if you have the subscription box, you have this cute little pattern. Tomorrow, I think we're gonna do this one. Isn't he cute? But anyway, so another lesson, check using just blue, yellow, and red. I almost said blue, yellow, and green, but yes, blue and yellow make green. Anyway, so I wanted to thank you again for painting with me. If you like these videos, you can get them, like send them to your friends, stuff like that. If you made any comments, I will comment as soon as I get off of here and Facebook post it. And then also I haven't taken down the link for you to sign up for the subscription box, so if you are interested, go ahead and sign up. If you need the blue, yellow, and red, can you message me and we will do something. I will make sure that you get it. So anyway, I hope you have an amazing day today before it rains, because they say once it starts it's gonna like rain forever. I'm thinking it's monsoon season here in Indiana. Okay, so drink your tea or coffee, and I will see you tomorrow at 8:05-ish to paint a deer. So, and then next week I think I'm gonna do, there's this cute little owl that we can do, all kinds of fun stuff. Anyway, enough about that. I hope you guys have an amazing day today, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. So God bless and see you soon. Bye.